Hello there, my email family, and welcome to the month of March. It's kind of in the middle, right? We're going into April soon. Oh boy, is time flying by. But I want you to remember that, we're all getting triggered, and this trigger is part of the ascension process. And, you know, this dance of the negotiation is what's going to be so tricky here because of the fact that we have a lot of outside influences that are helping us not sometimes be our better selves, bosses, things like that. And so this conversation I'm having with you today is about how can you negotiate this, right? That looking at the story of who we are, you know um, that if something doesn't sit right for you, remember to look at it. It doesn't mean that the whole thing has to be rewritten or redone. Like helping a student today that he misspelled a word and he scribbled out everything because it wasn't perfect. Well, perfectionism isn't going to help us right now, right? And so if you're feeling like that you have to be perfect through this dance of this ascension process, we're all human, right? We're doing the better we can. So I want you to remember that no matter where you're at and what you're doing, that you're going to be perfectly imperfect going through this world of ours. And the ascension process is going to be a lot of things happening on the outside world. The banks going down, people in government, doing the thing. Please don't let them trigger you, because the triggers outside of you are going to bring in a world inside of you that's not going to be as healthy and as wise, right? So if you can, believe in who you are, knowing that no matter where you're at, that you are good. And make sure that if you feel the push to do something, you feel that, like, I have to do it. Like for me right now, I'm seeing my t-shirt drawer that I need to really go through it because there's things in there that I need to let my clothes breathe, right? And I can tell you that I'm going to be getting at it here probably in the next couple days. And just taking out 3 or 4 things to help things breathe. But breath is going to be very important right now. How can you breathe? How can this moment help you? And the discernment of that the world is really helping us be our better selves. So ride it like a river. How can this river guide me to my better self? It's going to have rapids sometimes. There's going to be things happening and there's going to be things knowing. But I can tell you that as we're getting more and more star beings coming in, the animals are interacting with us more and more every day. And, next year we're going to have more and more star beings coming in. Like there was somebody who said that, the star beings, I've noticed that they're getting closer and closer to the planet. And I'm like going, they've been here the whole time. They're just showing themselves closer and closer. Right? So don't be the weirdy. You're not weird if you know that they're star beings. You're not weird if you see things out of the corner of your eye. You're not weird if, your loved ones are starting to talk with you who are crossed over. Because the fact that they are helping us. They're guiding us. And so if you can start just taking a breath and before you go to sleep, and I don't want to call it meditation, but just be available. Breathe for a minute. If you wake up, breathe for a minute. If you're getting in the car and you're feeling like there's a lot of anxiety around you, remember that that's their anxiety, not yours, right? So going forward, it's time for us to believe in ourselves and know that, there's magic in us and we're going to be fine. We just have to believe that the world outside of us is helping us become our better selves. And I can help you do this dance through a session. Remember how I've done sessions with you with kindness and love. Oh, and I'm going to be down at the Emerald Spiral at the end of this month. I will also be on some other podcasts coming up. I'm excited about that. So if you can check out my YouTube channel and the community page, that part of it, I have some things there too. Blessings to you on this journey, and remember that this message is for you, my email family. with the kindness for you. My love is with you, and remember, you are loved.